I'm Joe Revita from Empire Music and EmpireMusicOnline.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we are a Taylor Guitars online certified dealer, one of only a handful in the country, and I'm about to show you what we get since we are an online preferred dealer. This amazing Taylor custom shop, Grand Concert 12 fret, featuring Sinker Redwood top. Now normally, a Sinker Redwood top would be our story, and we'd be super excited to talk to you about exactly that feature, and we are. But the back and sides of this guitar are Queen's Walnut. It's not royal, but I'm going to tell you why it's called the Queen's Walnut in just a second. You can see here this beautiful satin finish, Sinker Redwood. And ready for it, be prepared. The Queen's Walnut back and sides. This thing is next level. Let's start with the Redwood. This is Redwood that was submerged underwater for a long time, either lost in transport, submerged trees, and when they pull the wood from the water, all the minerals have been seeping in over time and gives it not only this beautiful striped contrast look, but it also gives it, that mineral deposits give it a different tone. It's really sparkly and sweet. It's a beautiful sounding, and this guitar rips because it has V-class bracing, so way more volume and tone than we would have with the older X-Brace design, so man, you get tons of output. But this Queen's Walnut is just absolutely stunning. Walnut's really great because walnut gives you the lushness and the warmth of rosewood, but way more balance, right? So while rosewood gives you extra bass and that extra treble, it's going to give you that kind of bright sparkle at the top and compressed mids, this gives you that extra boom, but it's more even through the middle and the top end, so don't get as much brash top, and the mids are more lively, which I love. This tree that made this guitar was over 90 years old, and it came from a farm in the Pacific Northwest owned by the Queen family, so that's why it's called the Queen's Walnut. What's really cool about the story is in 1913, when this farm was bought, the woman that bought the farm had to travel to Pennsylvania to see family, and on her way back, they stopped in California with one of the first Ford cars that they bought. They bought a Ford car, and they traveled the country with it. In California, she picked up 2 black walnuts and planted them, and one took. And years later, just recently, this massive tree grew. And sadly, over time, the limbs were dying, so the family had to have the tree cut down, and Taylor sourced this amazing walnut. And it's just absolutely beautiful. It sounds amazing. And to make it even better, Taylor went all out with ebony binding. You can see this koa stripe on all the binding here, which is really beautiful on the body. And you can also see this custom shop inlay. So they have abalone heart pawa mixed in with koa wood binding, an ebony bound soundboard, West African fretboard, and bridge. You can see the striped ebony bridge here. And what's really, it's absolutely shocking to see. It's so beautiful. What I love about this guitar is, for those of you who've watched any of our videos before, and if you haven't, please subscribe to our channel. We'd love you to do that. The Grand Concert body shape is my favorite of Taylor's, and 12 fret designs. They're probably the thing I own the most from Taylor guitars. They're really compact and comfortable, but the 12 fret design slides the bridge back slightly, moves everything this way, right? So instead of meeting at the 14th fret, like a traditional acoustic, our 12th fret and the body meet right here. And that gives the guitar a throatier tone. You can definitely hear it. It's definitely more kind of like boomy, warm on that bottom end. And the V-class bracing just makes this guitar erupt. And it's got a relief route, so from here to here, about a 1/4 inch in from all the bracing and kerfing, we have a route on the top of the guitar that is taken out to allow for more flexibility. We're always looking for momentum. We want the top to move, and when the top moves, we get more tone, more overtones. And this clearly just does the trick. Expression system too, obviously. So let's hear this guitar. What's really special about this instrument is when you think of Sinker Redwood, it typically doesn't have as much dynamic range as you would find in a spruce top. And spruce tops are maybe the loudest, but this guitar gives you a ton of volume, and it matches really, really beautifully with the Queen's Walnut back and side. So let's just pluck through this here like I do in all the videos. I go ahead and show you the dynamic range and see what it can do. a really, really broad reach on this guitar. It sounds like a grand piano when you are touching those top end notes. They're really round and precise, but not plinky. They're not like chimey to a point where it's being annoying. It's like they have a lot of definition and focus, but they're really robust. And the bottom end is full, the mids are lively. Obviously, if you're looking for the loudest guitar on earth, you don't pick a grand concert, you don't pick a smaller body. But this guitar definitely will hang with bigger guitars. So if you play with other people in an acoustic setting, you don't have to worry about being drowned out. And it really, really is immediately responsive. The guitar is like rumbling in my hands. It's really, really cool how much the guitar moves from all that air being pushed. The V-bracing on a guitar like this is a godsend. It's really, really impressive how big of a difference it's made for stiffer wood tops like this that sometimes felt like they had no go. You know, it sounded really good at a light attack, and the second you give them a little bit of a push with the pick, a little bit heavier attack, it just died and distorted. Here we don't have that. It'll distort eventually if we play it really aggressively, but that's not really what this tool is for. This can definitely take a higher, heavier, medium attack and sound really, really good. Now, what do I always also talk about? Man, the mids. What does it do? Taylor guitars are brilliant at this, so I don't want to spend a lot of time, but really, really balanced through the mids. Super sweet sounding, super responsive. Those mids scream out. Now, what we do with every Taylor guitar, you can see on our site, empiremusiconline.com. The reason we've been selected as an online preferred dealer, and we're one of the few independent dealers, you can text me, 412-915-7118, with questions about this guitar or anything in our Taylor collection, or you can call the shop, 412-343-5299. Myself, Todd, or Anthony are always here to help you out. We will do a full setup on this instrument or any guitar that you purchase from us before we ship it. And that's not just an inspection. We take the time to make sure the action is dead on to factory spec. We do a full neck adjustment, make sure the intonation's right. We're gonna go the extra mile to make sure you have a premium instrument. I'm gonna give you my cell phone number, so if you need something from us, we can solve it for you. If you have questions about it, we can solve it ahead of time for you. We're here to be the most hands-on guitar shop in the country, and we have guitars like this because we can give you the best experience with them. You can buy an instrument like this anywhere. Not really, because this is really amazing wood. It's a one of a kind. But you can buy a lot of great high-end guitars. Not this one. But if you come to us, I promise you that you're going to get an amazing experience from with questions and making sure you're getting the right thing up front to getting the instrument delivered to you. So please check out this Taylor Custom Shop Grand Concert 12 Fret Sinker Redwood Queens Walnut back and sides at empiremusiconline.com. Call or text me, 412-915-7118. Call the shop, 412-343-5299. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get all of our great content and see all of our amazing guitar videos. I'm Joe Revita from Empire Music with this custom shop Taylor guitar. Check it out in the information below. Thanks for watching.